Ex-casino dealers are finally speaking up, and the secrets they're sharing could turn you into a smarter player overnight. These aren't myths or urban legends. These are insider tricks that the pros know and casual players never learn. The difference between playing smart and just playing. The dealers who work the floor for years, they've seen which strategies actually work. They know which mistakes cost the most money, and they're ready to share the real secrets that could save you hundreds on your next casino trip. I've spent months collecting insights from ex-employees, analyzing successful player strategies, and documenting the insider knowledge that separates the smart players from everyone else. Some of these tips come from people who watch the same winning strategies work night after night. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the 7 things you should never do at the slots, plus 3 bonus insider secrets that could maximize your entertainment value and stretch your bankroll further than you ever thought possible. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the real insider knowledge and behind-the-scenes secrets that make you a smarter casino player. If you love the slots, you already know the thrill. Flashing lights, exciting music, that rush when the reels line up just right. But what if I told you there are insider strategies that could make every session more fun and more strategic? What you're about to learn comes from the people who work the floor. Dealers who saw which players consistently had the most fun, stayed longer with their bankrolls, and walked away satisfied. These are the strategies that separate the players who know the game from those who are just hoping for luck. I've spoken with ex-dealers, collected insights from casino veterans, and gathered strategies from the very people who watch thousands of players every shift. These are the people who could spot a smart player from across the room, and now they're sharing what made the difference. The best part? These aren't complicated systems or mathematical formulas. They're simple insider tips that anyone can use to get more value, more entertainment, and better results from every casino visit. Mistake number 1, never believe a machine is due. The first insider secret that separates smart players from everyone else. Understanding how slot machines really work. You've probably heard players say, "This slot hasn't hit in hours, it's got to be ready." Or maybe, "Someone just won big on this machine, so it's hot right now." Here's what the dealers learned from watching thousands of spins. Every single spin is completely independent. Slot machines use random number generators that make each result totally separate from the last one. Smart players understand this, and it actually gives them a huge advantage. While other players waste time hunting for due machines or avoiding ones that just paid out, the pros know that any machine has the same odds on every spin. Think of it like flipping a coin. Even if you get heads 10 times in a row, the next flip is still 50-50. Slots work the same way. Every spin is a fresh start. Ex-dealers consistently notice that the most successful long-term players never fell for the hot or cold machine myth. Instead, they focused on things that actually mattered, finding machines with better RTPs, understanding bonus features, and managing their bankrolls effectively. One dealer from Vegas shared how the smartest regulars would simply pick machines they enjoyed playing, regardless of what happened on previous spins. They weren't wasting time chasing patterns that didn't exist. They were having fun and playing strategically. The real insider secret? Once you stop worrying about whether a machine is due, you can focus on what actually matters. Finding games you enjoy, understanding the features, and playing within your comfort zone. Smart players know that every spin is a new opportunity. They don't waste time on superstitions. They focus on strategy. Mistake number 2, never chase your losses. Here's mistake number 2 that dealers say separates the smart players from everyone else. Knowing when to take a break. Every experienced slot player has been there. You're down a bit and think, just a few more spins to get back to even. It's totally natural, but the pros handle this moment differently. Dealers noticed that their most successful regular players had a completely different approach. When they hit their predetermined stop loss, they'd actually get up and do something else. Here's the insider secret. Taking breaks isn't about giving up. It's about staying sharp. Your best decisions happen when you're relaxed and thinking clearly. Casino veterans shared some brilliant techniques with dealers. Some would set phone alarms to remind themselves to take breaks. Others would only bring a specific amount of cash and leave cards at home. The smartest ones treated their gambling budget like entertainment money. Once it was spent, the show was over. One dealer from Reno described a regular who would always take a 30-minute break after any significant loss. He'd grab a coffee, maybe catch some live music, then decide if he wanted to continue playing. This simple strategy kept him coming back for years as a happy, recreational player. The real insight? Smart players understand that the slots will always be there tomorrow. Taking a break when you're frustrated actually helps you come back with better judgment and more enjoyment. Professional players know that the best decisions happen when you're relaxed and having fun. Breaks aren't defeats, they're strategic moves. Mistake number 3, never play without a clear plan. Mistake number 3 is huge, and it's the difference between having a great time and feeling regret later, playing without a clear plan. Smart slot players always know exactly how much they're comfortable spending before they sit down. Not just a rough idea, a specific number that keeps the experience fun and stress-free. Dealers consistently noticed that the players who seemed to have the most fun were the ones who treated their slot budget like any other entertainment expense. They knew exactly what they were willing to spend for a few hours of excitement. Think about it. You wouldn't go to a concert and accidentally spend 5 times the ticket price. Smart slot players use the same approach. Ex-dealers shared some brilliant budgeting techniques they observed from successful players. Some would divide their budget into session amounts, maybe $50 per hour of play. Others used the bankroll percentage method, never risking more than 5% of their total budget on any single session. One dealer from Atlantic City described a couple who had perfected the entertainment budget approach. They'd set aside money each month specifically for casino visits, the same way other people budget for movies or restaurants. When that money was gone, they'd simply wait until next month. The really smart players also set win goals. If they doubled their session bankroll, they'd cash out and either leave or start a fresh session with new money. This way, they could actually go home with profits sometimes. Here's an insider secret dealers love sharing. The smartest players maximize their entertainment value by using every available perk. They'd time their visits during promotional periods, use multiplier days for loyalty points, and always played at their optimal bet levels for earning comps. Smart players never gamble with money they can't afford to lose, but within their entertainment budget, they play with confidence and strategy. Mistake number 4, never ignore the Players Club benefits. Here's mistake number 4 that dealers say costs players hundreds in missed value, not maximizing your Players Club benefits. Smart players understand that if you're going to play slots anyway, you might as well get rewarded for it. We're talking free meals, hotel discounts, exclusive invitations, and even cash back on your play. Ex-dealers consistently noticed that their favorite regular players, the ones who seemed to get the most value, were always maximizing their loyalty programs. They weren't just playing, they were earning. It's like having a credit card that gives you rewards for purchases you're already making. The smart money always takes the free benefits. Here's what dealers learned about player rewards that most people never discover. The real value isn't just in the points you earn, it's in the exclusive access and personalized offers. Smart players would track their tier progress and time their bigger sessions around tier advancement periods. One dealer from Mississippi shared how the smartest regulars would coordinate their play with promotional calendars. Double point days, slot tournaments, and bonus multiplier events could literally double the value of the same gambling budget. The real insider knowledge? Different casinos have different sweet spots for earning comps. Some reward higher bet amounts, others focus on time played. The smart players figured out their casino's formula and played accordingly. Dealers also noticed that experienced players would often have cards at multiple casinos and use status matching programs to maximize benefits across different properties. They'd research which casinos offered the best return on their style of play. Smart players treat loyalty programs like a part-time job with excellent benefits. The perks can add serious value to every casino visit. Mistake number 5, never let free drinks affect your strategy. Mistake number 5 separates the strategic players from the impulsive ones, managing the free drink situation like a pro. Smart players love the complimentary beverages, but they understand that staying sharp is more valuable than getting a buzz. The goal is to maintain the clear thinking that keeps the experience fun and strategic. Dealers consistently observed that the most successful long-term players had smart drinking strategies. They'd pace themselves, alternate with water, and never let alcohol change their predetermined limits. Think of it like this. You wouldn't drink heavily before making any other important decisions. Smart slot play requires the same clear thinking. Ex-dealers shared some clever techniques they noticed from savvy players. Some would set drink limits before starting play, maybe 1 per hour maximum. Others would switch to non-alcoholic drinks after reaching their limit, but keep the social aspect of ordering from the cocktail waitress. One dealer from Nevada described regular players who perfected the social drinking approach. They'd nurse one drink for hours, tip well, and stay sharp while still enjoying the casino atmosphere. The really smart players understood that free drinks are part of the entertainment value, but they never let them compromise their strategy or bankroll management. Professional players know that the best casino sessions happen when you're relaxed, social, and thinking clearly. Free drinks can enhance the experience without derailing your strategy. Mistake number 6, never max bet without understanding the game. Here's mistake number 6 that can drain your bankroll faster than almost anything else. Hitting max bet without understanding what you're actually betting on. Smart players always take a few minutes to read the pay table and understand the game mechanics before making their first spin. This simple step can dramatically change your results. Ex-dealers noticed a clear pattern. The players who took time to understand each game consistently had better experiences and longer playing sessions with their bankrolls. While minutes of reading can save hours of regret, the smart money always knows the rules before playing. Here's what dealers learned about game selection from watching successful players. Different slots have completely different strategies. Some games require max bet for jackpot eligibility, others don't. Some have bonus features that activate at specific bet levels. One dealer from Colorado shared how the smartest players would actually test new games at minimum bet first, just to understand the bonus features and payout patterns. Once they understood the game, they'd adjust their bet size accordingly. The real insider secret? Many modern slots have optimal bet levels for maximizing entertainment value. Not necessarily max bet, but the sweet spot that balances potential wins with playing time. Smart players also understood volatility. Some games pay smaller amounts more frequently. Others save up for bigger but rarer payouts. They choose games that match their bankroll and playing style. Professional players know that understanding the game is just as important as managing your bankroll. Knowledge gives you control over your experience. Mistake number 7, never get stuck on one machine. The 7th mistake that separates smart players from everyone else: getting emotionally attached to one machine instead of staying flexible and strategic. Casinos design their slots to feel personal and engaging, but the smartest players understand that every machine is just mathematics and entertainment. They stay mobile and make strategic choices about where to play. Dealers consistently notice that their most successful regulars would rarely spend an entire session on just one machine. They'd move around, try different games, and find what was working best for their session. Smart players treat the casino floor like a buffet. They sample different options and spend more time on what they're enjoying most. Ex-dealers shared some fascinating observations about successful players' movement patterns. Many would start with lower denomination games to warm up, then gradually move to their preferred stakes. Others would use a time limit approach, maybe 20 minutes per machine maximum. One dealer from Louisiana described players who used the cold streak rule. If a machine went 10 spins without any winning combination, they'd move on. Not because they believed in hot or cold machines, but because they wanted to maximize their entertainment value. The really smart approach? Using machine rotation as a natural way to take breaks and reassess your strategy. Moving around keeps you alert and prevents the hypnotic trance that can lead to poor decisions. Smart players also used machine changes as opportunities to practice bankroll management. They'd set fresh limits for each new game, treating each machine like a separate entertainment decision. Professional players stay flexible and strategic. They know that the best machine is whichever one is providing the most entertainment value right now. Now for the 3 bonus secrets that dealers say separate the real pros from everyone else. Insider knowledge that could transform your entire casino experience. Bonus secret number 1, master the art of strategic timing. Smart players understand that when you play can be just as important as how you play. Ex-dealers revealed that certain times offer better service, more available machines, and even better promotional opportunities. Weekday afternoons often mean more personal attention from staff, faster drink service, and your pick of machines. Many casinos also run their best promotions during slower periods to attract players. Bonus secret number 2, network with casino staff. Strategically, the smartest players understood that casino employees can be incredible resources for insider information. Not for cheating or unfair advantages, but for legitimate tips about upcoming promotions, tournament opportunities, and the best times for comps. One dealer shared how regular players who were genuinely friendly and respectful often got heads up about special events, invitation-only tournaments, and the best redemption values for their points. Bonus secret number 3, think long-term value, not individual sessions. Professional recreational players approach casinos with a long-term mindset. They track their overall entertainment costs, maximize their total lifetime value through loyalty programs, and focus on consistent fun rather than trying to win big on any particular visit. This approach leads to better host relationships, superior comps, and ultimately more enjoyable casino experiences over time. So let's recap the 7 things smart slot players never do. Never believe a machine is due. Understand that every spin is independent. Never chase losses, take breaks, and stick to your predetermined limits. Never play without a clear plan. Treat your budget like entertainment money. Never ignore players' club benefits. Maximize every available reward. Never let free drinks compromise your strategy. Stay sharp while having fun. Never max bet without understanding the game. Knowledge is power, and never get stuck on one machine. Stay flexible and strategic. Plus those 3 bonus secrets. Master strategic timing, build relationships with staff, and think long-term value. Master these insider secrets, and you'll join the ranks of players who consistently have great casino experiences, maximize their entertainment value, and play with confidence and strategy. Which of these insider tips surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. And if this helped you become a smarter player, hit like and subscribe for more casino insider knowledge.